Hey everybody, this is John and welcome to the free video. And two quick things that are standing out to me for the end of the year and into new year. So main one really is crude oil. We have this really good looking daily squeeze setting up, and there are also squeezes setting up on the larger time frame. So if you trade the commodity itself, this is an attractive pattern, and for a short-term trade, let me see here with the voodoo lines. That 60.56 is very, very attractive, and that's a very sweet trade from a short-term perspective. And from there, or if we look at a couple, the oil stocks, so not all oil stocks are created equal. If you look at something like ExxonMobil, obviously a great company, big company, that's an attractive pattern, right? It's like, you got a head and shoulders bottom. Maybe it's it's a little heavy stock compared to some other ones like EOG. This is one we're in from the trading room. It's been fantastic. And then and if you look at Valero Energy, this thing has been a beast. And then the other one here, of course, has been FANG, which is not an ETF for the tech stocks, but also an energy company. So there's some really powerful moves and money inflows coming into this, kind of a sector rotation kind of a thing. And so the question is where's money going to come out of? I do think we're going to see sector rotation at least for a couple of weeks out of tech. Tech and then XLY. TechXLY here is XLY is just, it's stretched. We're getting starting to get signs now that it's ready to start coming back to earth. Obviously, some of the big stocks that are part of this, Amazon, we're starting to see it slow down here a little bit. That would be a key thing that would need to slow down. And then Home Depot, which has been a beast as well. So the idea here, and remember, when I mean sector rotation, it doesn't mean that these roll over and die. It just means that we get a reversion back to the, potentially to the weekly mean. I mean, that would be a big one. But you can see that, the squeeze here, we got divergences all over the place. So part of what happens here is toward the end of the year, funds load up just to show that, hey, look, we did own Home Depot, but then after that, they got to dump it and make room for other stocks. All right, so it should be interesting. A lot of interesting stuff here in the cryptocurrencies and the stocks, like Riot and stuff like that. And I'll talk more about these in the premium video. But we're seeing a lot of patterns like this. Just be careful that you understand the psychological implications of these patterns. Typically, you can always buy if you get a pop-up like this, you can always buy the next breakout. That's typically a fairly safe trade. But after that buying the dip here is very, very, very risky, because this thing could easily come all the way back from whence it came. All right, so just be aware of that. All right, you guys have a good one, and we'll see you at the next update.